basically GTA 5 Top Gear and all the channels do this, but anyway, disclaimer, this series does include mods online, so yeah, you won't find this in the normal game. In the normal game, this will be the rapid GTA and it won't look anything like this. This is the use of a mod under the Copyright Disclaimer Act 107. Yes, I did just memorize that. Anyway, so we're going to be looking at the Aston Martin. Not sure which one. Oh, it's a DB12. But here it is. So yes, roll the film. And luckily I have been able to ask the airport very politely to let them use their runway. Because all the people are on strike today. For some reason, yeah, they've all gone on strike for some reason. I have no idea why. But we are going to be testing out the Aston Martin on this runway. As you can see, we're heading down here. You can see nice dashboard, and if you haven't got yourself a touchscreen up there. But we can't use it right now because Aston Martin automatically detects how fast you're going and it will not let you use it. So how does it take into corners? Well, it takes them very well. So a little bit of drifting there. Not any understeer or oversteer. You can kind of wiggle about if you want. And it should stay in line normally. Oh, we're losing a bit of traction there. Edit that out, edit that out, edit that out. It can take corners very well. As you can see right here. Take that corner very well. And now we will see how fast it goes round our Top Gear test track. I was trying to think of a name for it, but it will be our Top Gear test track. So let's get there. Okay, so here we are lining up onto the track, the Top Gear test track. So here we are about to launch the Aston Martin Vanquish. Now I know I might have said DB12 in the video, but it is a Vanquish. Oh, here comes the producer. What's the producer going to say? Oh, you do to show them the track since it's the first time. Do that now, mate. You're gonna do it or not? Do it now. Okay, so we will be falling in a straight line up and around this abandoned plane, coming round that corner past the security gate, coming back past the plane, turning right, coming down this runway, waiting till the third exit, coming down the straight, coming round, down, back, down beside the airplane, and back across the line. So, whenever, okay, we're about to go, I think. 2, 1, go. Okay, and we're off. So, as we can see, the Aston Martin taking off very quickly. They're going around the corner. You can see how it's timing the corners perfectly, apart from this one. Oh, we've had a little crash there. Stig's had a little crash, but oh well, he continues anyway, powering up, going flat out along the straight, turning through to get on the second straight. Wait until he gets to the third turning. He's now on the runway. And here we go. He turns into the corner to get back in. A little bit of drifting there. Coming back down. Turning right. So you can see him flat out there. With even some flames coming out the exhaust pipes. Okay, coming up to the penultimate corner. Here we go. Coming into the final corner. And across the line. So, Aston Martin Vanquish, very good car. That time was the first time I've ever had, so it's so good time for the Aston Martin. The time was 59 seconds and 89 milliseconds. I will actually note that on my. We'll have a wall at the end of the season that shows the fastest cars. So. Is the DB12 worth it? Definitely. Okay, so the Aston Martin is very good, but Not everybody has enough money to purchase an Aston Martin. They may have to buy something a little bit cheaper, something still very reliable, maybe not as fast, but definitely friendly for families and people who do a lot of moving about. I present to you the BMW M6. It has 2 doors for, well, it has 5 seats, but 3 of those, well, are for children. As you can see, we have a door, but you have 5 seats in here, 3 for the children and 2 for the adults, because no adult will be able to fit in the back. So, family friendly, yes. Really usable for, it's really usable for life, really. You commute to work. It's very nice. So I'll tell you, let's go take a drive. So yes, this is very family friendly to use. Well, not very, sort of, as long as there's only 2 of you and some children. Now that's the only complaint I have with this family car. The rest of it is basically perfect. You know, good for commuting to work. Inexpensive. Well, I say inexpensive. It's still expensive, just a bit cheaper than some other commuter / family cars out there. It's only $80,000. So, as you can see, you've got your LCD screen, which isn't on. But what's this guy doing? It's got a top speed of 147 miles an hour, which is decent for a car like this. You can still go very fast without breaking the bank. So, okay. So it's very good, as we know. Very useful for stopping and starting. It's very eco-friendly. It's very eco-friendly for the environment if you're a hippie, but I am not. I am a petrol head, so that doesn't really apply. So very good for stopping and starting. Stopping and starting. Why is this a green light? Why is this a green light? There's nobody here! There is nobody here! Okay, there we go. The game's realised what it's done. That's right, you should be ashamed of yourself. So, definitely good for country. Definitely I wouldn't use it for off-roading. Definitely not something I would use it for. But, if you live in the country, this is a very good car. If you live very deep in the country, not so much of a good car. Anyway, we might be doing another section on this. It will be the insurance cost. So if your vehicle happened to break down, how much would it cost to get it back? Now we might be doing it on this car, but we might not. You can see, I definitely have enough power to overtake this guy, but I'm not, because that was very stupid. I can definitely have enough power to overtake this guy, no problem. I've crashed. Anyway, so this is a very, very nice car to use. As you can see, I have scratched it up, but you guys didn't see that. As you can see, it's very nice for, you know, it's going up and down stuff. Got enough power to overtake. Make sure to do some overtaking, which you probably will if you live in the country, because there's probably some people doing 10 miles an hour. So, here's the insurance test. So as you can see, I've crashed my car, which is sometimes not good. Oh, I don't think the insurance care that much right now. Let me just finish it off. Anybody looking? No? Okay. Hey, would you look at that tree over there? Oh no, not my car! Oh no, I'm going to have to call up Moore's Mutual Insurance. Sponsored by 99 every day. Oh, we better wait. Create a
Moore's
forest fire.
Mutual.
How
How can I
much
be of
does it
service?
cost $1,000. Now, that is it's
Okay.
definitely a kind of cheap. So you're all good if you, well, I think it would be cheaper because I don't think your cars will be exploding. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be happening to you. So let's just get on with the lap time, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here we are. I'm about to say, okay, oh, well, we're off already. I'm a bit late on that, oh well. But as we can see, we're coming up to the first corner in the BMW N6. Now, because I have already know the lap time, I know this is going to be pretty good. No spoilers though. Oh, almost missed the turning there, this thing did there. Okay, coming up to this corner, about to come onto the straight up to the runway. Going past that airplane there, which is actually used for fire people when the airport was in use. But when I said the people went on strike, they have now, well, they'll quit. Kind of big problem. Anyway, so we're turning off the runway into the sharp turn. Oh, look at that bit of understeer there as we got into that corner, but the stick can correct it. Can you do any better though? Coming into this corner, yes, I believe. Oh, still a little bit of understeer there. That is one problem with the car. Anyway, he can continue coming up the penultimate corner. Okay, and across the line. Back. The lap time was 1 minute 4 seconds and 38 milliseconds. Definitely good. It was only 5 seconds off the Aston Martin. So would I recommend this car? I would recommend this car for a family of say 3, or maybe if you're just a commuter getting from work to every day. So yes, I would definitely recommend this car for $80,000. You can definitely, if you're a racer, get some cheap racing stuff on this. You could definitely go racing. So yes, it's a very good car. And let's continue. Now, we've moved on from family-friendly cars, and now we're going the complete different direction, including the price tag. Now, if you say are part of the military, or you were part of the military and you don't feel safe anymore, and you have a spare $675,000, you can buy an Insurgent. Now, this is, you can buy used ones. The used ones have been out in action in wars. Now, this one has been out on 3 tours in Afghanistan, and well, I've got it refurbished, and it's well, it's painted red. And well, if you've got $675,000 spare, you can buy this yourself. Now, yes, that is a lot of money, but you do get a lot of car for it. For instance, if you have enough people, you will get in the back. That is because GTA only allows you to get in the back of cars if you have the 4 people in the front. At least I think it's an 8-seater, but it might be a 4-seater only. Now anyway, like I said, this has been out in Afghanistan, so it's got your tow hooks and everything. It can withstand multiple RPG hits and still will work. It's bulletproof, got bulletproof windows, I think. And well, why don't we just well, take it out. So all the specs for it are actually classified, because these things still go out in Afghanistan and other wars. So they're all classified to stop people, you know, doing stuff to them, etc. Anyway, very good at off-roading, as you'll see in a minute when we go off-roading. It's got a lot of power and definitely really good. I would recommend getting it. Like, I'm just driving normally and we're at 84 miles an hour. So you can knock people off the road, which is slightly illegal. We should be fine. So, go into this lane. Nobody will want to sue you if you crash into them. So you can crash into anybody you like. We do not claim responsibility if anybody sues you. Anyway, so you won't find this at any regular dealership. you have to go and pass a background check to make sure you're not some bad guy planning to kill everybody. And then you've got to come up with the money. $675,000. That's more than the Aston Martin, honestly. Anyway, we're going to go do some off-roading, so we're going to turn off here. So, you can definitely do a lot of things, like, say, maybe you're going into somewhere where there's lots of explosions and hackers, such as a GTA Online public session, where this will definitely help you not die. So, we just kind of turn it into here. I'll show you how strong this thing is. See, it goes very fast even while off-roading. Definitely get some traction, you can see. And I am now going to jump off, and I'm going to land on the nose. As you can see, barely a scratch, well, there is on the top. But hey, is it still working? Yes. So, definitely use it for those things. So, let's get on with the next part. Okay, so here's the next part. This is going to be linked up with the insurance part. So, we're going to see how many explosives this insurgent can take. So, as you can see, I've got myself a rocket launcher. Don't try this at home, kids. It wouldn't go well. Let's stand a bit further back. Should probably have a professional doing this, but oh well. So look at that, survives an explosion. I mean, you would probably die before you would probably die before the car did. So let's just see the bulletproof windows. So somebody comes up to shoot you. Look at that. You can even upgrade it to have bulletproof wheels. No, I do think the front window is bulletproof. What is the front one? Is bulletproof. Let me just get on top here. So yes. So let's do some off-roading in this because I've barely done any apart from getting down here. So people are going mental. You can see there. Make it up here very easily. And here. A normal vehicle will probably not be able to do the things that we're doing right now. Would your ordinary car survive that? Probably not. That's the answer to that. So, the claim to this would be $16,875, which is definitely a lot of money if you get blown up by an RPG. So, anyway, let's see how fast this thing goes round our test track. Okay, so I do apologise. The insurgent was just something went wrong with the recording of the lap time of the insurgent, so I do apologise for that. But anyway, continue with the end. And so the lap time for the insurgent was 1 minute, 6 seconds and 68 milliseconds, which goes third on our list of the 3 cars that we have. In first place, hang on, let me just get the times up. In first place, we have the Aston Martin Vanquish, it turns out it was, which was in at 12:59.89, and the BMW M6 was 104.38, and the Insurgent was 106.68. So, hopefully we'll have more cars in the future. And on that bombshell, good night.